Reverend Joan Brown Campbell is an ordained minister with standing in two Christian denominations, the Christian Church, the Disciples of Christ, and the American Baptist Church. She was the first woman to be Associate Executive Director of the Greater Cleveland Council of Churches, the first woman to be Executive Director of the U.S. Office of the World Council of Churches, the first ordained woman to be General Secretary of the National Council of the Churches of Christ in the USA, and because we want to just keep going, the first woman Director of Religion at Chautauqua Institution. Rev.Jesse Jackson, founder and president of the Rainbow Push Coalition, is one of the foremost civil rights, religious, and political figures of our time. For nearly 50 years, he's played a pivotal role in virtually every movement for peace, civil rights, empowerment, gender equality, and economic and social justice the world over.
It's rather sad for me. I've known Aretha virtually since we were teenagers, really. And this past Wednesday, I had prayer with her twice. I first walked in, she was in a deep coma, it seemed. And I said, Aretha's Jesse. She opened her eyes momentarily, and she grasped my hand, and we prayed with the group around us. Had a chance to feel the warmth of her hands one more time, and to kiss her forehead. It was difficult to let go. But I really should remember the legacy so much. My father was an ordained minister, maybe the most renowned minister of our time, Reverend C.L. Franklin, known the world over really. But the night, in 1963, the march in Detroit preceded the march on Washington, chaired by her father, Reverend Franklin. I had to bring speech. Was in Detroit, then in Washington. My father was a very involved minister. And one Sunday night, he used to do a sermon every Sunday night on WLAC, Nashville, Tennessee. And he said, now I introduce my daughter to sing, and she really can sing. And she sang a song that night, There's a Man Who Will Never Grow. It was an instant hit because she had that special X factor. And so, across the years, from singing Never Grow to Ave Maria, to the album of James Cleveland with the Dream of Heaven Jesus, to Respect, the range of music and the range of years have meant so much to all of us. And I think lastly, I've been amazed this week, the last 2 days, how much interest there is in her beyond the music. It's like musicians cannot live by bread alone. They cannot live by what else did she do? Well, when Dr. King was at the height of this anti-Vietnam War challenge, and they tried to cut our resources off, she did, along with Harry Belafonte, an 11-city tour, raising money for the organization. It was so hostile, the tour. We got to Houston. And she was on the stage with Dr. King, they presented flowers. They put tear gas in the fans. We had to evacuate the building. She stood tall, and the next night she sang again. And when he was killed, she did Precious Lord at the funeral. So she's kind of always been there. And so her work, when I ran for president in 84, highlighted in 84, she did the fundraiser. She's always been there, and so she's not going to insist with her. So I said, 2 days of the earth gave up a lot of music. And surely heaven received it. And there's a heavenly choir that has a lead singer called Aretha Franklin. Well, how to survive the heart. We've not been taught how to live together, which is our challenge. Racism, after all, is unscientific. It's well taught. It's a social order. Someone has to unteach a bad lesson learned well. question, will the church be the teacher on the extension of the bad lesson? And so we lean heavily upon the church. Well, this saying was, the ark of the universe is long, that it bends toward justice. But we must bend it, but not bend on its own. We the people must bend it. And bending it creates a kind of reaction. If you draw a line here, and people on both sides of the line, and someone puts up a wall. On the other side of the wall is ignorance, fear, hatred, and violence. It's not those who are ignorant, hateful, and fearful. It's those who control the wall. They control both sides. Those who have the power to control the wall. And so it is that the king's point was that to pull the walls down requires an awful lot of strength, because the wall protectors are very well funded. There's an attempt now to turn that back. Trump can turn the clock back. He cannot turn time back. We ain't going back. In Montgomery, the issue was the single issue of barbarism, denial of access to public accommodations. Fought the right to vote. The issue was how to begin to learn to vote and share power and stop lynching people because they vote.
But the fact is that we can learn from one another to be the open people, the welcoming people that we're intended to be.
This fall, there are 4 million blacks in the South unregistered. And 2.5 million registered didn't vote the last time. If they vote in coalition, we can take the South back and save our country. Join that movement, and it's a multiracial rainbow effort. On Facebook, Rev.Jesse Jackson. Instagram at Rev.J Jackson. Twitter at Rev.J Jackson. Donations, contributions, support.
Please join me in